bunch of white noise.
What was the most hate you've ever had in your career? And what was like a stumbling thing? Because I learned, believe it or not, from the Bobby Lee situation when all that shit spiraled.
I had the same thing. I love Bobby, but he's mad at me.
Right now?
And I took responsibility for it. Yeah, well with Bobby, Brendan was getting a lot of hate. And then some people came to us and said, here's where it's coming from. And I made the mistake of jumping to conclusions. I spoke out of turn, and I love Bobby. I've known him I love the guy, and I've known him for way too long. And I was wrong, and I, you know, I've apologized and everything else. And it's one of my biggest regrets I've ever
Really?
done. Yes, I love him, man. He's my friend.
I love how me and you both have that same story.
Yeah, but you know, you got to admit, you have to own up to what you did. And and we had a talk, and I said, you know, you're right, I'm wrong, and I'm 100% wrong, and you're 100% right in this. And I jumped to conclusions, and I should have given you the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't. And that's all I have to say about it. I'm not going to make excuses for myself.
How did he take it?
I was outside of myself. I was defending Brendan, who I love. That's my brother. And I got emotional, and I was defending him. And the wrong guy Bobby was 100% the wrong person to
put the heat
on.
Yeah.
And I was just wrong. And sometimes you're just dead wrong, and I was. And I said it, and I've owned it, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you fuck up, man, and sometimes you have to pay the price. And I hope, you know, I just miss him, but I haven't talked to him in a little bit. Yeah.
Really?
But it's not a bad.